Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys having an awesome and wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's another Saturday with another Q&A. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys you had an awesome and a killer week so far, and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy the weekend as well. So, guys, thank you again. And today it's our live Q&A. I'm very excited about today's topic, and we are going to talk about brand registry and the new program that Amazon just released about how to get access to brand registry features before you even get approved with your trademark, which is really something that's great, and I think is going to help a lot of people. As actually, I'm going to be one of those people because of the new brand that I might be able to use the new program that Amazon has, which is we're gonna discuss, which is Amazon IP Accelerator. Which is I'm going to explain very well. But if you're new to the channel, my name is Saad Basim. I am an active Amazon seller. We have this channel to make sure that we help you in your journey, in your Amazon journey, to help you with all techniques and tricks and hacks that I have, or anything that I can help you guys with. And I come here every Wednesday and Saturday. Every Wednesday is going to be a tutorial, which is this Wednesdays. These Wednesdays, for the next Wednesdays, we have the PPC series, which is I'm very excited. I think we get a lot of good comments on it, which is I'm very happy. We have so far, I recorded 3 videos. The first one just being released, and now there's the other 2 going to be released, and also I have another 3 videos to record. So I think it's going to be around 6 videos, more or less. I'm not sure, but that's around how many of them, which is a lot of you requested it. I really wanted to put something really nice. So guys, if you find anybody who think it's very useful and you think the content is very useful, please share the link with them. Share our Facebook group, which is Amazon FBA Giants group. We have really quality people, which is I'm very happy and I'm very thankful for. So guys, let's get to it. And before we get to it, let's see who we have in the chat. I know today is Saturday, and here you see I'm in my sweatshirt, which is really getting my hoodie, and it's really getting cold here in Canada. But hey, for the rest of the months, you're gonna see me always with hoodies. So this is it. So guys, we have here Pernilla. How are you, Pernilla? I hope you're doing well and you're doing awesome, which is I'm very excited. And I hope you're doing well with your product as well. And I hope you guys are ready for Q4, which is very exciting. Chase with Gene. How you doing, Gene? I hope you're doing well. I hope you figured everything out. What do you have so we can meet again and we get you going? And also we have Delicate Blood. Delicate Blood. What a beautiful name. Delicate Blood. How you doing? Good day, Sad. Good day to you. Wayne says hi. How you doing? And we have Kurt Davis. It's one of my dear friends and one of the people that I've been working with for a long time. Amazing people. Amazing people. Very good people. Very happy to have them as a friend as well. Hey Sad, what's up? What's up to you? And we have Nancy, which says, good morning, everyone, and good morning to you, Nancy. So, what I want to talk about, guys, today is basically about Amazon brand registry. As you know, guys, the brand registry is Amazon program that that you need to enroll in, that give you multiple benefits. The benefits that you're gonna have is basically have a brand protection against anybody who's infringing in a trademark, someone infringing in on your intellectual property, anything that's related to your product that not authorized Amazon. If you enroll yourself within this program, you'll be able to help you, and that's what's going to help you also to get into Project Zero or transparency program that they offer to protect brands from being hijacked or from hijackers and everything like that. And the most important things I really like about brand registry is you get access to the enhanced brand content, which is enhanced brand content. That means in your listing, you'll be able to do a lot of good things that a regular listing doesn't have. For example, adding a video to your listing, or adding in the description side, you'll be able to have multiple images, which is going to tell more story about it. And we know how powerful is video and images. So if you have more of them, it's really powerful. At the same time, it helps you also with building a brand store. which is something that you only get access to when you have a brand registry. It's really, really good thing. So basically, if you have your brand, you can build a store around it, which is really, really helpful. People can go to the store and buy, and you can show them everything that you have in your store and increase the likelihood of getting a sale through it, which is really, really good. At the same time, you will get the brand sponsored brands, which is really good, which is, as I showed you, in the first video about head search ads that will be on the top. That's only good for people who are enrolled in the brand registry, which is really good. So I'm going to share with you a little bit of how it looks like, and then I'm going to talk about the Brand Accelerator. Okay, so this is, guys, basically what we have here. This guy, which is California, the air purifying bag. So what happened is you'll be able to add a video, like as you see here. You see here, there's video that you can add. There is some black hat, gray hat, whatever you can add it. Actually, for the new brand, I added it all. Yeah, not the good way, but hey, the trademark takes 7-8 months to be able to get approved. So for you to be qualified for brand registry, you need to have a valid trademark, registered trademark, 100% approved. You can apply for it, and after 7-8 months, even 12 months, you will get the approval. When you get the approval, you submit it to Amazon, then you get enrolled in the brand registry. That's how it works, all right? And that takes a long time. So if you launch a product, there's other people having an edge over you. So that's why I use the black tactics, or black hat tactics, whatever you want to call it, to be able to get my video. And also there's a black hat where you'll be able to get the product description, which is enhanced brand content, or now they call it enhanced brand content, or content A+, or something like that. And you'll be able to put an image and also more description, everything. See, that looks really, really good. Very good, actually. And this is how the features that you have with a brand registry. And also what you can do, it's you see here, shop now, and you'll be able to do head search ads or sponsored brands, and you'll be able to have this kind of slot, which is nobody has it except if you're brand registered. And also if you click on shop now, you will see basically all the products that they have in their store, which is really, really good. See, it's just amazing thing you can have for brand registry. So now, what's the good news? Let me come back to my face. And basically, Amazon enrolled something called Amazon IP Accelerator. So what they did, they said, hey, listen, we negotiated some kind of deals with law firms, or we're dealing with specific law firms or trademark attorneys that we're going to deal with. If you go through them and you will apply for a trademark through them, and we know that you applied, instead of waiting 8 months to 12 months to get accepted or to get the trademark registered, what happened now, I can enroll you in this brand registry until you get accepted. It doesn't matter. So as soon as you apply for it, which is, I'm already emailed them, I'm waiting to see the wait time, is actually right away. You'll be able to get enrolled in the brand registry and get all the benefits included, which is really, really awesome. And actually it's not that expensive, which is, I'm going to go in details with it right now. So let me go back and do not see my face, and let's go to Amazon IP Accelerator. So this is the program. It tells you what it is, why it's important. Is usually for now it's only about Amazon, a trademark that built in the US. So US trademark only. They don't have it for other places yet, but they have it in multiple languages. So if you want to deal with them in multiple languages, you can. Indian, Korean, Japanese, whatever, French, English, whatever you want. And this is what's nice about it. As we said, all the protection you have. And this are the fees. So I am not very sure about the fees, how they go about. So I'm contacting some law firms they deal with, which is, I'm going to give you the link for it. Is maximum service fees, high search trademark, then you have comprehensive brand review including trademark office record for $1,800, and then you have the regular filing for $600 plus the government fees. So what it is basically, if you come here and you go to this site, which is, let me see if I can add it to the I'm gonna add it to the comments to the description side. So basically, those all the law firms that they deal with, that if you contact them and you deal with them, so I'm contacting a few of them and I'm telling them, hey, I would like to apply for a trademark. How much is it? And that's it. So let's see how much they say. Basic trademark. Now for trademark, guys, as you know, there's multiple ways of trademark. So usually, let's say if we have McDonald's, you can trademark the name McDonald's. You also can trademark the arches, the sign, the logo itself, and also you can trademark the slogan, which is "I'm loving it." Okay, so all these three things that you can do trademark, but usually for us when we start with the name only. So these are all the firms that they deal with, and you'll be able to apply through them. And once you apply through them, you will get accepted in the brand registry right away, because I believe they have connection between those law firms and Amazon. So if you submit your papers, Amazon will go through it. They contact the law firm and say, hey, did they apply? Yes. Okay, that's it. They'll enroll you. Now, if you don't get accepted for the trademark and the trademark fails, what happened is that they just kick you out of the brand registry until you apply again and get approved for the new brand. And this is really good because also in brand registry, guys, if you know, like if you have infringement, you get to a list, a dashboard that you'll be able to search of anybody infringing on your brand name, anybody infringing on your listing, or whatever you need. So you have a really, really good way of protecting yourself and a lot of good features. So this is what Amazon IP Accelerator, I think it's really, really, really good thing. I think it's going to be really good. And I think all of us, we're going to benefit from it. And this is going to make it play level for everyone. Everyone's going to be able to get the brand registry without waiting 8 months to 12 months. Because honestly, this 8 months to 12 months period until you get approved to get access to the videos, to the enhanced brand content, the description, everything, it's actually other people are getting ahead of you. Other people are able to, if they really know how to use it, they'll be able to capitalize on it, and you will be able to benefit, and they will be able to benefit to be ahead of you. So it's very hard to catch up later on. But you know what? It's still a playing field for everybody. Now, for trademark as well, which is maybe most of you don't know it. Usually when you do a trademark, it takes, as I said, 8 to 12 months. But there's few places where if you apply to a trademark, you will be able to shorten that period of time. So if you apply in Mexico, for example, for a trademark, it will be like 4 months or 5 months only, or even 3 months. If you apply in UK, instead of being 8 months to 12 months, it could be 6 months. Now, this is the average, okay? And now the other one, which is I found out, and that's which has actually made my, I was going to apply for it right away, is Germany. If you apply in Germany, it takes 1 month to 3 months only to get approved for your trademark. And Amazon will accept that because Amazon accept any trademark that being registered on those countries that approved that they are approved for the US marketplace, which is really, really, really good. So that was my last thing to be able to do the Germany, and I will get in brand registry, and then I will go ahead and apply for US. I know it's a lot of money. Why would I do Germany? Then I will do the US. Because I just want to get the brand registry. I want to get the benefits because I know I can kill it if I do it for the new brand. So, but these are the other things that you really, really, really working right now. And this is Amazon IP Accelerator. So, this is it for Amazon IP Accelerator. And guys, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment and let's do it. And like the video. Don't be mean. Like the video. Okay? And let's do it. So, what we have here. Your chat says good morning to you. Nancy almost is there. Kurt says that sounds awesome. Yes. Edward says what's good, sad. Everything's fine, man. Everything's being well. Everything's going the way we want it, which is I'm very excited about and very happy. And I also, guys, for you guys, just remember in the Amazon FBA Giants group, we just announced yesterday that hopefully next weekend we'll do this mastermind that I promised you. So please leave the comments in the Facebook group and just go ahead and put your name, and I will be selecting someone or 1 or 2 people randomly to select them, and we're going to get deeper into their issue and in their issue that they have with a private label. So please go ahead we have 24 hours to 48 hours. So for the new people who are watching, please join the Facebook group if you want to get involved or enrolled in this one-time mastermind, which is going to be really, really great. The other thing what's going on with Amazon is basically I am seeing a lot of fluctuation with sales. I'm seeing fluctuation up and down. Some people are making 20 units a day, then the other day they're making 5 sales, and it's just going up and down, and a lot of fluctuation. So if you are in this craziness, you're not the only one. There's multiple people, even for my clients, they're having the same issue. So what I believe is happening, it's Amazon is just split testing a lot of things. They're split testing their platform, their PPC. Even now, if you look at your PPC, not PPC, your Seller Central also has been changed. Stuff in the platform has been changed. A lot of things has been changed. So which is Amazon always make big overhauls and changing the whole platform before the Q4, because the Q4 is going to be really a lot of traffic. So they want to optimize their site for the most amount of people to come in and they sell the most, and also giving us the tools to do better with our products and everything. Actually, I had a few days this week where for the new brand, which is I launched with you guys, with my clients, which is Kurt, you know about it, and multiple people. I was just going skyrocketing, 50 units, 52 units, then 45, then 50, then I go to 40. Yesterday was 38, and today again backed up, which is good, because, and how do I tell if this now is back up? Because usually when I wake up, I want to see at least I have 8 sales, and today we have 10. So, and I'm gonna share that with you, and I want to actually show it to you, the changes, and you can see it. Hold a second. Okay. All right. So, where am I? Here. You see, here, that's the regular things that I get. Here was a little bit of I'm out of stock, coming back in. Then I go up, then I skyrocket it with 50, nothing happened. Then I go down again, then up again, then down again, and then which is this only day, just still early, but I believe we'll be back up again to the average, which is the average around 40 units, 38 units to 40 units, 42 units, something like that. But that's the fluctuation that's happening, so I just want to share it with you. I thought because me going out of stock, not out of stock, actually I have the units, but they're not available for to sell. But now I really, we should be fine for the next few weeks and few months, which is really, really great. So this is really awesome, and I just want to let you know about it so you guys be aware. But if you have a steady sales, you should be good. Pernilla says, blue look good on you. Thank you so much. It's actually my wife. She chose it, and she said, I think this car will look good on you. So thank you so much. I always wear black because slimming. You know what I mean? Because, you know, when you're 6'2" and over 300 pounds, I think you need something black to slim you down, you know? So that's my idea. But we're experimenting with different colors, which is great. So thank you so much, Pernilla. I appreciate it. And thanks for boosting my morale. Okay, so this is what we have. Now, I have another question, which comes from Audrey, she says, what's your backend strategy? So how do you determine your strategy about what kind of keyword you want to put in your backend? So now, a lot of people, when you do your listing optimization, when you do your listing, write it, most of the time you're going to have 90% to 95% of your keyword are going to be in the title, and also is going to be in the bullet points, and sometimes in the description. But description, I don't emphasize too much on it. I emphasize more on the title and the bullet points and the backend. Now, for the backend, most likely in the beginning, you're not going to have much. You're going to have misspellings. Maybe you're going to have different languages, like Spanish languages. Spanish languages. Spanish keyword. So what I usually do, I use the misspellings. I put some misspelling there, so for me to get index, and when I get index, I'll be able to run for it. It's not going to be significant sales. Maybe you're going to make 1 or 2 sales per month, but extra sales they didn't have. And now for the Spanish keywords, what I would do, I will find my highest search volume keyword that's I find for my product, and I'll take them and I'll put it in a Spanish translator, and I'll put those also in the backend. Just remember, you have 250 characters for the backend search term. Now, this is going to be very, very useful when you run your PPC. So when I run my PPC is running, and I run it for, let's say, a month. After the month, I can look at my reports and I can decide if if there's some keywords that I didn't include in my listing, or something that related but not my product very well. Like, for example, let's say I am selling baby towels, and but I'm regular baby towels, and then in my ad report I saw organic baby towels actually converting very well for me, but I'm not organic. I cannot make the claim to say I'm organic when I'm not. But what I can do, I can put the organic in the back end, so I can get index for it. Then I show up and I start ranking for it. All right, so that's how it works. So you use it for this kind of stuff that's not very related. Or let's say, for example, I'm selling a yellow product, a yellow coffee mug, but the blue one actually is converting for some reason in my ad report, so I want to target it. I can put it in the back end, and then I target it with any kind of PPC strategy that you want. So that's how I would do the back end. Now, what else we got? So guys, put your questions. Let me know. Unless you guys are still sleeping and you want to wake up, so let me know what's up here. The other thing. Let me see. All right. I guess you guys don't have any more questions. I think is it because we're doing it too much every Saturday? Do you think we should back down on a Q&A every Saturday and just make it a little bit less? Maybe every other week or something. Just because now we're still small. When we grow, I think it's going to be much better. But for now, we're small. I think we should be good. You know what? I will... let me see what we have here. Are you guys hearing me well? Let's see what else we have. Okay. All right, I think Bernal says, my buy box. Hi, what's the difference between subject matter and subject terms? Very good question. All right, so we have two questions, which is Wayne Han says, what's the difference between subject matter and subject terms? The subject terms, I think these are the search terms that we have. They can add them. And the subject matter is an index area. So I have a video that I said, do not run PPC or rank before you do this, which was about indexing. And I talked about the back end, which places that are actually indexed. I really, honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't give a crap about what they are exactly. Like sometimes you have audience, subject matter, you have a target audience, all the stuff. I really don't care about them as much what they mean, more than me just knowing this are important for indexing, and I put the main keywords in there. So for example, if I have specific phrases, let's say baby towel, so let's say organic baby towel, I put it there again, even if I have it in my bullet points or in my title, I add them again. I know Amazon says do not repeat, but there's something inside says no, do it, because I believe, and it could be, I mean, I don't have anything that proof that yes, it's true what I'm saying, but I believe if you have the exact keyword or long tail keyword in a specific sequence, let's say organic baby towel, baby towel for 2-year-old, whatever it is, if I put it the way it is, I'm might be able to get in, I will get indexed for it, but at the same time, I'll be able to target on PPC and have a higher position for it. So, you know, a lot of time if I bid on a keyword, it's still not showing up, I'm still bidding $6, $7, I'm still not showing up on the top, or not showing up on the first page, because sometimes what happens with PPC, that the exact keyword needs to be exact long-term keyword with the same sequence, with the same order, needs to be in the title or in the bullet points for you to show up for it at a lower ACoS. So what I do, instead of changing the title or changing my bullet points, I will just add it to my subject matter or any places that have indexing, and I will, and most likely you will rank for it and you will show. So that's how you do it. Now, Pernilla says, my buy box was at 93%. It has never been that low. It's probably because I raised my price, because my buy box was at 93%. It has never been that low. It's probably because I raised my price, raised that day, even though I had it on sale, meaning the original price did not raise. You know, the buy box percentage is actually changes all the time. So what Pernilla is saying is that her percentage, usually if you have buy box percentage and you say, hey, 100%, that means you own the buy box for that time for 100% or 93%. Sometimes what happened is Amazon themselves, they might be able to have warehouse deals that actually were very low price, and they just get the buy box for that specific time. Or there's some hijackers who are specialized in only coming in on the period where you are asleep. So basically, let's say from 2 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the morning until 5, 6 before you catch them, and they have this habit for them to do it. And sometimes there's not enough accuracy with Amazon to say about the buy box percentage, because I know I'm owning the buy box all the time, but it still tells me I'm at 92% or 93%, even sometimes 89%, which just doesn't make sense because I'm always up and I see my listing all the time. But this is what it is. I don't think you should worry about it unless you really see there's no hijackers and you're still making the same amount of sales. And shouldn't affect you, the buy box, if you have the regular price and you put a coupon, or you kept it the same, you didn't raise it up by significant amount of a price, and then you'll be able to still maintain your buy box regardless. So for me, I put my product at $80 as the pricing strategy that we discussed, the video I made about pricing strategy. Even if you put at $80, but the list price is $40, that's it. That's the $40 because that's what people are paying. So you put coupon clip or nothing is not going to affect you. So I don't think that should be a big issue here. But a great question, Pernilla. Do you put the Hazmat labels on your boxes when shipping to Amazon or for batteries? Very good question. When you do Hazmat, is the most important. I mean, for sure you're gonna put any specification or anything. Be aware of batteries or whatever stuff, the shock thing that you see in a regular electronics. But you don't need to have a special label for that for the unit to put it on. So just for example, keep away. Do not place in a very hot areas or whatever climate or a very hot environment. Whatever small things, but it doesn't need to be big. Now the Hazmat, the most important, that how you pass Amazon for them to clear your listing, for you to be able to to send your product, to be able to, in the clear. So that means you have no issues of your product exploding in their warehouse. There's no issues of you, if someone receive it or overcharge this product, it might explode or anything like that. So now, if you get accepted for Hazmat, that's it. There's not much you can put in the boxes except the regular things that you're gonna put in your packaging, in your packaging writing. So, for example, what's included? It includes 2 batteries or 1 battery. Go ahead, look. Me, the best thing I do, because I don't have anything with battery. Actually, I'm going to have a new product with battery soon, so I'll be able to tell you more. But most likely, what I'm gonna do is the following. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to order my competitor's product. I'm going to receive it. I'm going to look at the packaging. I'm going to look at the top competitor or two top competitors, get the product, look at the packaging, see what's in the packaging, what's going on, what they're writing, what kind of statement they have. Because if they've been there for a long time and they've been selling for a few months and they have no issues, that means they cleared the hazmat. So if I do the same thing, and I will do better because I'm getting the product to look at the packaging, at the emails, at the insert card, email sequence, insert card. I'm looking at the product itself, the quality, what's included with it, all the accessories and differentiation they have, so I can do better. And also, I will look at the any regulations that I need to follow, especially in an area that you never done before. Because I always say keep away from batteries for now, especially as a beginner. Because you might get into a lot of hazmat issues and you might get in trouble, blah, blah, blah. But, it comes to a point where you say, hey, screw it, let's do it, because there's a lot of money, especially with batteries, because everyone is not willing to do it. So that's what I would do, Audrey. And I think you will do well. Your volume seems low. My volume seems low. Nancy. All right. More than this, I'm screaming in your ears. Okay, so tell me if it's fine now. We have YoChat says, actually, let me show it. Yo Hat says, I'm just shocked that this group is so small. I'm thinking it's because you aren't full of shit. Yes. I think I don't hype things. I always tell them the way it is. I'm going to be very clear, very transparent, very honest with you. I'm going to make sure that you really guys know the good. I know there's a lot of places out there full of fluff, full of marketing. Maybe they have more charismatic than me. And I'm okay with it because this is not going to pay your bills. This is going to make you lose your money. These people are going to make you lose all your savings, your retirement on bullshit. I'm sorry, bullshit. Hopefully we don't get screwed with this, but it's a lot of that. That's why I want to create this YouTube. This is why I want to create the Facebook group. Hey, who wants to listen to me? Let them listen. Who doesn't want? I really don't care. I'm just gonna give the people who really care. I'm gonna give you the right expectations, and do not forget, guys. I started exactly where you are. I was a guy who knew nothing about Amazon. Was working a regular job, regular 9 to 5. And I was looking for the way out. So when I was listening to those people, I thought really great things. I really thought, oh my God, it's going to happen overnight. It's going to happen over 6 months or 1 year, whatever it is. Was completely different. And thankfully, I'm a little bit more resourceful. I don't break a lot under pressure. I always find a way out. And thankfully, I was able to handle it. But I have seen a lot of people really suffer because they make it look too easy out there. It's not easy. It requires work. Yes, you can make money. Definitely you'll make a lot of money if you do it right, if you listen to the right people. It's a big process. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. That's why with my clients, the most important things I do when we meet is managing expectations. Hey, it's not going to happen over a month. If you think you're going to launch within a month, you start making money. No, it's going to take you 3-4 months depending on how expensive the product, how saturated the market, and that's very important. So I know in my heart, whatever I'm telling you is the truth. I will never lie to you guys about anything. If I think is right. If I think is wrong. This is my opinion, and that's why I'm really happy with people who want to learn. And I don't think it's fair for people just to make money off you. I know sooner or later I will hopefully get big. When's the time is going to be? I don't know. 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, 6 months. I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. If we grow, I know I'm going to benefit from it. I know I'm going to make money off it, but that's not what's my main focus. If it happens, it's good to go. If it's not, I really don't care. I'm just keep going. I'm still going to have you guys. I'm still going to see you every Saturday, and we're going to talk about things, and it's like a little group of friends, and we're talking, and that's it. I enjoy it, honestly. Maybe because I know my shit a little bit too much, Yo-Yo. So, but I really appreciate Yo-Yo Hat. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Delicate Blood says, I send my product into Amazon. There is no bundle, just single product. Let's say bowls. About 200 units are labeled as commingled. Is there a way to merge this listing with my main? I send my product into Amazon. There is no bundle, just single product. Let's say bowls. About 200 units are labeled as commingled. Is there a way to merge this listing with my main? I'm not sure what you mean, because commingled is different. There's different way of talking. Okay. There's no bundle. Okay. So what do you do usually? I'm not understanding your question very well, Delicate Blood, but all right. Usually there's something called commingled, and then you don't want to be commingled. So basically what happened is the following. Let's say I sell this coffee mug and everyone has access to it. So me, Sad, then Joe, and then John, then Maria, all of them have the same product. They send it in. Now, if I send it as a commingled, what's happened is the following. If whoever owns the buy box between four of us, whoever wins the buy box is going to get the sale. But the product that is going to be shipped to the seller, to the buyer, who's going to send to the buyer, is going to be one of our products, because Amazon take all our products, throw them in one bin, and it's going to take whatever. It could take Joe, maybe took Maria's, maybe took mine. Even if it's the sale, it's not yours. So like this way, I don't like commingled and I get screwed with it. Because if the product is good, or if the product is good, you're getting credit. If you get bad, you're also going to get credit for it. So if it's bad, you're getting screwed for it. If it's good, you're getting good. So I always do not do it commingled, and I leave it regular. I forgot what's the name, but not commingled. No, not commingled. And what happened is when you ship a product, you're responsible for it. Is going to be the FNSQ on the back of the product. So if anything happens, returns or anything, this is your product. This is your FNSQ. That means you're responsible for the good and the bad. But you don't want to be responsible for other people's product if they source wrong. So this is the commingled. You don't want to be in it. Now, the other part is if you wanted to do variation. So if you're selling a retail arbitrage product, you're not going to be able to get access to do the variation yourself. So you need to call the catalog department and you get tell them, hey, catalog department, I would like to add a variation of a 2-pack or 3-pack because this is how it's going to be. Well, you can do it possibly. I mean, you'll be able to do it, but most of people, what they do is basically create brand new listing, and they will have the 2-pack in it, and that's it. Now, in the retail arbitrage, you don't need to worry because you are selling a brand name product. So if you're selling, don't ask me why I have these here, okay? If we're selling the Star Wars toy, okay? If you're selling the Star Wars toy, you'll be able to get them merged together. So you can get the first listing and the second listing together, and you will be able to feed on each other. But if you're selling Star Wars product, you don't need to worry because a big brand name is not going to be a lot of competition. So if I'm doing Mr. Potato Star Wars, it's going to be 2 listings. It's going to be the one with one listing, right? It's going to be the one with the 1 item, and then it's going to show up the one with 2-pack. That means it's much easier for me to rank it because nobody's going to compete on a Star Wars keyword. Because remember, we are only competing on keywords at the end of the day, not a product. I never think about product. I think about a keyword. So as soon as you tell me this, like, okay, Star Wars, how many people are competing on Star Wars? Oh, there's few, but how many people are competing on Star Wars Mr. Potato? Only 1 listing. That means I have higher chance for me to make it. Or the other thing, which is the third one, which is basically you will have their listing and you create a new listing and tell Amazon to merge them, and you'll be good to go this way as well. But it's up to you. Either or is going to work. If there's demand for the first one, that means the second one will get the demand as well. Bye-bye to Mr. Potato. Now, let's see what else we have. I hope that was helpful, and let me know if Delicate Blood, if I answered it right or there's something wasn't clear. Please let me know. Wow, the questions are coming now. That's awesome. I'm very happy. Nancy says, hey Sas, should I be wary about a supplier who shares other companies' product detail with me? The supplier is the only one I have been able to find so far who can make what I want so far. Look, I mean, look, I know a lot of people are very worried about it. You don't want someone to find about your product or who's your supplier. But with the tools out there now, everybody knows who's your supplier. And if you're worried about what kind of bundle you have, everyone knows what kind of bundle you have. If they just make a little search on Amazon, they find your product, they know what you bundled with, and you do it well. I really never care about it. If they share it, let them share it. And I think with more relationship we do with them, you can do some exclusivity, and I tell them do not share it with other people. But it's very hard to enforce. It's not something that you really you have control over it. All what I do, it's I be the best at what I do. I'll be the best listing out there, the best images, the best keywords, the best PPC, more spending on PPC. I will do everything I can to make it better product, better listing, better customer experience, and that's what's important. Honestly, the product that I guys told you about, and that's the only one I'm talking about because I don't want to talk about the other store that I have because it's with other partners, and just respect for them, I cannot just go ahead and use this for leveraging something else, and I don't want to do that. So what happened is with this brand, I have maybe, let's say, in 100 or 150 reviews. My competitor has 1,200 reviews, and I'm still able to sell 40 to 50 units and a higher price. Everyone's selling at 25, 20 bucks. I'm selling at 40 bucks. Why? Because my image is top notch. My packaging is great. My strategy is great. My customer service is amazing. Honestly, I can say my customer service is impeccable. It's really, really awesome. All right. Presented really right way. I touch the right points for emotions and for what people are really looking for. And that's what makes you really different. So at the end of the day, it's not about how many units you sell. It's about the profit that you make. So there's a lot of people are maintaining with this, holding in this. I want to make 60 sales a day. 60 sales, man. Do not give me anything else. Who gives a crap if you're making only 10, if you're making 100 bucks at the end of the day? I'd rather sell 20 units, but I'm making 300 bucks. You know, see what I'm saying? So just do your thing. Do better than everyone else and it'll be good. Don't forget, we're competing with, if there's Chinese suppliers, we're still competing with them and we are doing better than them. Okay? And they have the best prices. They have the edge on everything. But still, trust me, I really believe 90% of people on Amazon, they do not have the full picture. They're not doing everything that Amazon requires them to be successful. And that's the awareness that we're trying to do. It's not easy business, but if you do it right, it'll be good. And there's a lot of things you need to learn. But with the right guidance, I promise you'll be able to do well. So that's what it is. So do not worry about it, Omo. Okay, Yo-Yo had, this is a very good question Yo-Yo had, and I'm actually, thank you for reminding me because I had this conversation this week about it, I have a question, why does Amazon let me upload 9 pictures but only show 7? Very good question. I actually was surprised too because I was checking, I always upload 9, no matter what, regardless. But then, I usually have the plus sign, like for example, let me share my screen very quickly. I don't know why I love sharing my screen, man. I don't know, man. Let me see. All right. So, for example, we have this listing. All right. And you have, in the back end, you're going to have 9 spots here. See, 9 spots. But here you're going to have 7 showing only. Before, you used to have a plus sign here. And if you click it, it will show you the other products. Now, we don't have this anymore. Which is, I'm very surprised. I thought only specific categories. I checked mine. I checked other people that we do. Is actually all of it is gone. Now, why is that happening? Why that's happening is that happening because Amazon now they don't want to show you anymore for it, and it really sucks because I don't know what they have it. But now with the new Seller Central, which is a new feature, I feel that is happening. I mean, I have an old account, right? So I don't have the same display as the newer account. So I have some of my clients that I saw their new account, and I checked their pictures. Still give them upload 9. But you know what's happening is actually Amazon is suggesting where the order of the pictures needs to be. That's a new thing, which is really awesome because now Amazon split testing the pictures for me. The split testing the order of the pictures. So what's happening? You're gonna have two columns. The first column is gonna show your order, and then at the bottom of your listing is gonna say suggested order or suggested images, and it's gonna be different way of layout. So it's gonna be a first picture, maybe with the third, or it's gonna be different order, and that's another split testing. So I think now they're using the 2 extra images for capability of split testing and recommending which one works best according to their data. So I just actually, we did it with one of my client, and actually we switched it according to what they recommended. So I'll keep you posted if it's doing well or not, because I don't know how well they're split testing their product. See, Amazon rolling a lot of things under the radar that nobody knows about it yet, or they're not aware of it. Even the Amazon Seller Central has been changed, like the layout of it on your phone. Like now you have the US and you have a lot of stuff. So it's really great, and I think Amazon trying to do things to kill it and make it better than anything else, which is really, really awesome. But how accurate, that's the only thing we need to wait and see. All right. Very good question, Yo-Yo Hat. I appreciate you, man. Wayne Hahn says there's several copyright infringement happening to the community, unlike trademark and patent. Copyright seems difficult to track for the drawing or the font on our product. Any way to protect us? There are several copyright infringement happening to the community, unlike trademark and patent. Copyright seems difficult to track for the drawing or the font on the product. And how to protect us? There is not much. I know this now. A lot of people are using this brand registry, IP claims, and all this stuff in a dirty way. And you're right, especially now Q4 comes in. That's gonna happen all the time. People are sabotaging other people, and it's just dirty game. A really, really, really dirty game. And there's not much you can do, man. Like if you have the font, you can have a trademark on a font. Like Starbucks, they have a trademark on the color, on the logo itself, and also on the font. So, but you really want to go that way? What are the percentages of people are really going to copy you, or they're going to do something, or they're going to make a claim of a font, or how the layout? I really wouldn't care about it. I haven't seen something about it yet, but towards the Q4, shit happens a lot. Wow, shit happens. Oh my God. Okay, my language is getting out of hand. Sorry about that. But I really don't know, man. I think you just differentiate yourself. Don't worry about people. Let them do whatever. But I don't think it's going to be a big issue. Look, I always say, focus on what you control and forget the things that you cannot control. I learned this way. There are now big disasters happen. If I have no control over it, I'm just going to be calm and cool. I'll be like, okay, let me see if we can do something about it. But I don't panic. I do not go and, oh my God, what happened? Trust me, before I used to be a crybaby. Okay, but I learned control the things you do that you can control, and forget the things you cannot control. And that's all we can do, man. If we get into hypothetical scenarios, your head is going to go so much into that, and you forget the main focus or the main goal, or what's your why. And that's most important, man. What's your why? Why you're doing it? What the freedom you want? I'm not even going to play the game. Forget your 9 to 5. No, it's going to take you at least 2-3 years to be able to live your 9 to 5 if you want to feel comfortably. It depends what's your goal. It's you're looking for $2,000 a month. You're looking for 10,000, 20,000. You're looking for $1 million revenue per month. Per year. It's all about what you need. If you want little, maybe within a year you'll be able to make it. If you want big goals, it takes you 2-3 years. So do not get into this. It's just a good marketing strategy, because everyone knows if you're going to work, and I swear to you, I remember it. I used to go to work 20 minutes, 30 minutes earlier. I sit outside in the parking lot before I get in, just to think, hey, how I'm going to get out of it, what I'm going to do. So for marketers or for people selling courses, or whoever is trying to get in, tap in your emotions, they're going to know that's your weak point. They know that This is it. What if I tell them leave their 9 to 5, you feel happy with your people, you spend more time with your family, blah blah blah. I'm gonna sell you because I already know where your key. I know where your knob. I know where your weak point, and I keep pushing on it, pushing until I get what I want. But hey, it is what it is. But man, just keep it the way it is and keep it good. Chase says, I can hear perfectly. Thank you, Gene. I appreciate you. Luzin says, you are the best of this group. Will is the winner. We are blessed being here. Thank you so much, Luzin. I really appreciate you. I appreciate the things that, your kind words. It really means a lot. And at the end of the day, what someone has, the person is nothing. It's just a human, blood, flesh, and you have your dignity and your dignity, your personality, I don't know, man. I don't know how people mess with their own identity. I mean, come on, man. I mean, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Kurt says, I appreciate sad straightforwardness. Thank you so much, Kurt. I appreciate you, man. Pernell says, amen to that, Kurt. Thank you. Delicate Blood says, commingled continued. What if my product is unique and I'm the only person with access to it? If you are the only person, like for example, if you have wholesale for specific brand, your exclusive seller for specific brand, nobody else is gonna sell it, so you can send it in with the UPC code only without using the FNSQ. Yes, you should be good to go. No need, you should be fine. But I hope you have control over if someone hijack you or someone be able to get access to that product or get access to this product from a clearance or anything else, that if they come in, you have the authority to kick them out or to be able to send them a letter to for 24 hours notice until they leave. So you can do it. But me, it becomes a big habit for me to do FNSQ, because I remember my first product, I messed up my FNSQ because the setting itself was commingled on my Seller Central, and that caused me a lot of trouble. I had to get things out, then put them back in, because also played with my my PPC function. Seems very weird that commingled will cause me that, but that's, I mean, at that time I was very very like not knowing much, still, the naive guy. So the representative just told me take them out. I took them out, I put them back in, and then worked. But I don't know if that was because of it or because I did so many tests, changed categories, changed a lot of things to make it happen. So, but hey, it is what it is. But you should be fine. No variation, all black bowls. Okay, if it's only delicate black bowls. If it's no variation, if it's all black balls and only about quantity, you still can do it. If it's not, just list on the, I mean, always when I say retail, online arbitrage, wholesale, pallets, whatever, you always want to find a listing that already has demand, has an existing BSR, existing sales velocity, and you sell underneath it. But a lot of people, because they want to maximize the profit on a product that's very low priced, so if something sells for $10, but they know they make only $2, they bundle it with 3, and they'll be able to make more money. Instead of making $6 on 3 products, they can make $9 or $10, and that's why the bundling is good. About brand, Wayne Hans says, about brand registration. There are around 45 categories in total, and I found my product are expanding to around 3 to 4 categories. Should I register them all at once or for the main one? Are you talking about brand registration, or are you talking about the trademark? If category, the best solution for you for category, you're going to see your top competitors. So for me, I vet my top 5 competitors and see what the common category that they're in, and then I choose that. If I see there's another subcategory that they're and they're actually they're showing up for another subcategory, then I'll be able to apply for it as well if needed. But one main category is good. Most important thing is to make sure that if I'm in the right category, to be able to run the right PPC, that I'll be indexed for all the keywords that I'm trying to target within the category. Because if you have different categories, you're not going to be able to target a few keywords, or you're not going to be indexed correctly. So choosing the right one would be fine. Let me see if this product, the one we're talking about, chocolate air purifier, if they have multiple. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me share that with you guys so you can see it. So this is the same product. If you see here, the bestseller rank, the main category is home and kitchen, and 5 in home charcoal air purifier. Now, a lot of times you can select only one category to enroll yourself in, but Amazon sometimes, if they test you and they see that you're selling very well in another category, or another sellers are coming from this category and buying your product, they can list you in another subcategory. So more subcategories that are in, you have better chance of making more sales, and you have more chance of getting the Amazon choice. No, sorry, not Amazon choice, the best seller on that specific subcategory. Now, also, when you come here in the listing, usually you're gonna have what's called the categories and subcategories at the bottom in your listing here on this side. Now you don't see it because of this, so hopefully that doesn't take this one off. No, not yet. I'll say, yeah, that's it. Perfect. Just put up to the ASIN, and then you'll see what they are in. So you see how here changed. I'm showing home, kitchen, heating and cooling, air quality, air purifier, chocolate air purifier. That's the subcategory that they checked in. So if you want to check it, that's a good tip for you guys. Is if you want to find the right exact subcategory, just go to the URL, okay, the URL, and go up to the ASIN, and then enter again, and then it's going to show you exactly where you are. That's it. Boom, da boom, chada bum, and you're good to go. Okay. All right. Let me see my face again, and let me go back to the questions. Sad, do you use brand analytics to help you make better product research decisions? No, I don't. Honestly, I do not. I just do it the old-fashioned way, finding my products. I do not go into brand analytics or brand attribution, whatever they have. I don't think it's still solid yet for us to do anything, but I do not. I just keep it the way it is. I just find before I jump into a product, I know exactly what my second, third, fourth, fifth product is going to be, because that's how we base our search anyways. I do not search it because I launch a product and then later on it's like, oh, what another product I want. No, I already did my research before that. And if you realize why I didn't launch another variation of my product, the new product, why is that? Because I want to make sure I build this listing very well, has a very good sales velocity, has very good reviews. Then if I add another variation to it, I'm going to feed, my new listing is going to feed off the main listing and be able to get traffic and sales. That's the best thing, because you build authority in the first listing, and then you'll be able to target them again in your insert card. You'll be able to target them again with your email list, whatever you want. It's very, very easy after. So me, I always focus on one, make sure it's good, and then I can feed the rest of it. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, that answered my question. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How do you introduce a product not currently on Amazon, but it's on Etsy? There's no keyword on Amazon. Very good question. There's no product you want to launch on Amazon if you do not find a keyword for it with a good search volume. So any keyword, any product that you want and brand new is not on Amazon, you need at least, I think, 4,000 or 5,000 search volumes combined for keywords, because you don't need to have 10 to 15,000 search volume as the regular products. Because if you have 10 to 15,000, because I'm looking at other competitors, so my market share has to be a big market for me to get this little share. So it needs to be big search volume. So for me to get the 5% of this 15,000 search volume, which means I can make around 750 sales per month. But in this one, since there's big, huge, and you're the only one or two people only, you're very, you'll be able to get away with 2,000 search volume, because even if you convert at 5%, you're still going to be able to make 500 or 1,000 sales, which is, 10%, 100, around 100 or 200 sales. So 4,000 you're not going to be 5% more. You're going to be higher conversion rate. So if the regular 10 to 15,000, we're aiming at 5% to target and to make sales. With this one, you may be able to go up to 30-40% because you're the only player there, and you'll be able to charge even more. But do not launch it without doing your research on keywords. So what you do with that, you can do a regular search on Amazon for a keyword, or use a keyword tool, for example, like Jungle Scout, or like Viral Launch, or there's a free ones like LSI.com. There is a keyword everywhere. Check those stuff, but you need to find the search volume. There's no way there's a product that out there not described for something, or not described for a specific. You cannot be able to describe it. You have to describe it. So if you find it, I will take the title from Etsy, whatever it is, and try to start playing with the words on Amazon itself, on the search bar. So if I put, for example, coffee mug, put a space and see what else comes up, and test those. Or take this keyword, put it into a keyword tool, and find more iteration of that specific keyword with a good search volume. But that's the way you do it. And I know Etsy, Pinterest, a lot of products are out there. And I know that from my dear friend Tim Jordan, they're 18 months ahead of us. Okay, 18 months ahead of us. So whatever product you find, it's gonna take at least a year to 18 months until it comes to Amazon. So it's a very good place to do it. And yeah, it's really, really good stuff. What else we have? Always about the keywords, Audrey. Always keywords. Nasli, hey, how are you? Thank you for coming. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Ad. Thanks, guys. Gotta go. Take care, Audrey. Nasli says, I have PPC questions, Sad. It might be a very simple question to some, but I'm unable to control my ACOS and cost per click. How to maneuver this? Stay tuned. This is the problem for everybody. You need to understand on PPC. I mean, I'm doing this series for you to have the mindset to understand what's going on. If I'm in a launch stage, ACOS means nothing. ACOS means nothing. I wouldn't even worry about it. I wouldn't even look at it. I wouldn't even give a crap about it. All what I care about the data that I'm coming in for me to optimize them to see what keywords are good, and then I go on them. Now, after you launch for a month or month and a half or whatever it is, then you'll be able to optimize your listing, optimize your ad report or your PPC to target more keywords, which is on the fourth video of PPC. I'm going to be talking about the funnel system or the funnel concept, how everything goes smoothly from keywords until you find the real keyword, which is very simple concept, but if you do it well, you'll be able to understand how the campaigns work and how each match type works very well. So that's what we do. But it's very hard to tell if I don't look at your product. I don't know what's your ACOS. For you, maybe high ACOS, maybe 20%. Okay, maybe for me, high ACOS for me is 120, 130. For me, maybe I want 30%, or 35, or 40%. I don't know. I don't know what's your high. And what product you're doing, what kind of business model, is it PPC, is it retail arbitrage, wholesale, is it private label? All these things make a big change. Wayne Hans says, thanks, Ad. Would like to know more about your thoughts on the $40 product to the 1,200 review seller. It's like David against the giant. Would learn a lot of it. Yes, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a big nerve-wracking. It took a lot of energy from me. It took a lot of everything that I knew I had to put it in because really competitive market, and honestly a lot of work. Like I would have now it's already running, thankfully, and everything is doing well, but I believe it would be much easier if I picked another product with less competitive niche and have multiple of them, and I'll be able to achieve the same amount of results with less work. So, but hey, I like medium to high demand markets because I know I'll be making money. I know we'll suffer a little bit more, but it's really, really great. Just all about differentiation. And I think the skill set that I have is a little bit different, and the mindset. My mindset, it was very strong. So if I tell you that in the first few months I spent around $27,000 on PPC, Okay, $27,000 on PPC. Okay, to rank the product. It's true I didn't lose 27,000. I lost maybe 2,000, or 3,000. But I was seeing money, sorry, I hit it. If I see money coming in, okay, I see a lot of profit coming in, and I have to go back to PPC. Was a little bit hurting, but I didn't care. I knew there will be something good. So now, when you see the profit are coming very well at 20%, 20 to 25% is really good. If you know that you make it at the end of the month $9,000, $10,000, or $8,000, or $7,000 per month net profit in your pocket after PPC and everything, I wouldn't say no to it. But in the beginning, it was really, really big mindset shift. And the other thing I want you guys to understand, when you're in this business, your mood will fluctuate no matter what. If you're really doing the business and you have multiple products, your feeling is going to go up and down like a stock market, because one day you're going to be making good sales, you're happy, everywhere the world is beautiful, and there's another day that maybe something happened that you will go down. So now this expectations, I know every day is not going to be the same. I know one day is going to be up, one day is going to be down, but I know averaging will be fine. So you need to give this mindset. Yes, shit is going to hit the fan, but I will deal with it. Okay. Eric Herrera says, hi Sat, can I list a variation under one listing if each variation in different sizes, color, and shape? All variations are different but do the same thing. Can I list variation under one listing if each variation is different size, color, and shape? Yes, you can choose. You can do variation for multiple, but you cannot choose all of them at the same time. You cannot say, oh, I want size, I want color, I want this. So you have to choose one. So if I know my main reason is not the size that matter, maybe the color, I might just put a variation as a color, but you can merge them. So I can have the listing by each one of them individually, and then I can add them. I can go to add product. I can add product. Then you can type the keyword, choose the listing as if you're creating a brand new listing. Once you do that, then you go to the variation tab. Do not touch the vital information tab. Go to the variation tab, and under variation tab, you can choose what type of variation you want, count, color, whatever size. When you choose it, there will be different slots. In these slots is going to be a SKU number and ASIN number. So you're going to take each individual variation or each individual listing. You're going to take their SKU and ASIN and you put them there. Once you put them there, that's it. You'll be able to merge them. Now, I am very, when I did it in the beginning, first in the beginning, I messed this up. And I put myself into a different category, and which is took all my reviews, all my listing was brand new, which is really was scary. So what I did, I contacted Amazon and I let them do it for me, and they fixed it. And since then, I know the process. I know how to add the variation. I know how to merge them even after I made my listing, but I always call Amazon to do it for me. But this is the way of doing it. Go ahead, do it. You're going to have a scare of at least 15 to 30 minutes or even 1 hour, because if you have reviews on the other variation, they add them together, trust me, you're not going to see the reviews, or reviews are not still attached together, and you will have this, mommy, I'm crying, please help moment, which is going to make you really shiver until you get everything. But if you do it through Seller Central, you know they did it right, and you have this strong, no problem, I have only 20 reviews instead of 100. I know they're coming, and you'll be good to go. But this is how you do it, man. Hi, Fat Min. I didn't call you fat. I'm PH fat. Okay, not fat like me. Fat regular. Says, hi Sat, hope you are doing well. Are you planning to make video about ManyChat to get more sales and reviews? Thank you. Yes, you guys asked for the PPC series, and I just want to come up with my, I just want to come through with my promise and give you a really good PPC series. And hopefully you're going to learn a lot. I'm sure you're going to learn a lot, most than any other videos you will find out there. It's going to take you from step by step with PPC. Now for ManyChat, actually, we are trying ManyChat this Monday, hopefully. I'm just waiting for some coupon codes to get approved. Once they come, I'm going to run multiple ways of ManyChat, like search, find, buy, lottery system, reviews, or only for launching, or only for launching, for reviews, for launching, and for building email list. So I'm testing them. I want to see what's up, because even if we do a search, find, buy method, it's not 100% legal, but you find a lot of good results. So let me finish the series of PPC. Let me get the recent results that we're going to get from where we're launching right now, because we have multiple products we're going to launch with ManyChat. Once I get the data, then I feel comfortable coming here and say, hey, this is the data, this is what happens, yes, it works, there is risk, there is this, and I'll be able to talk more about it. But yes, we'll get into it. If I do it on YouTube, I'm going to do talk about ManyChat like in a simple way, and then maybe we have something else for ManyChat. I'm not sure yet how it's going to work, but stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Oh man, I need overhaul for my whole language vocabulary, but I will get it done for you guys slowly. Fatman says, skinny fat, sir. Yes, skinny fat. I wish I was skinny fat, man. Nobody's happy. The skinny is not happy. The fat like me is not happy. Nobody is happy with what they have, man. Just be happy, man. Who cares, man? I mean, I gained 70 pounds since I started this business. So, yeah, every year it looks I'm getting wider and wider, you know? It is what it is. So, guys, I think we had an amazing session. I didn't expect we're going to be until the end. We actually even 10 minutes later, which is, I'm very happy. Guys, you have no idea how grateful I am. No matter how small group we have in YouTube, or how small a group we have in the Facebook, but we are really doing something great. We're really achieving things that no other group, that even paid or not paid, will be able to do. So I'm really, really, really grateful, and I know slow we're gonna grow. And as long as I am targeting the right audience that really need the right advice, with the right mindset, with the right honesty, integrity, this is the most important for me. And transparency is very, very important. And guys, please, if you like it, please share it, like the video, give me big thumbs up, share with other people. Let's grow. We're still in the beginning. You know, I'm doing all the videos that you guys ask for, and please like it, share it. I really appreciate it. So guys, thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your Sunday football if you're watching football. And today there's UFC as well, so you can watch it. But guys, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I thank you so much, and I'll see you next Wednesday with our second video for PPC series. So stay tuned. Hit the notification bell, because I might even release the third one sooner than Wednesday after. So just let me know what happens, okay? So take care, guys, and have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Appreciate you all, guys.